Wow, this is my kind of pastry.
This is the real deal. It's really good. Wow.
Subscribe to follow along. Hello, we are still in Lima. If you've watched our last video, you'll know that we explored Miraflores and Barranca. We haven't yet been into the downtown area of Lima until now in this video.
We are currently in the historic center of Lima and we are going to be doing a food tour
with Exquisito Peru. We actually did a tour with them in Arequipa already, which is amazing.
Amazing, so we wanted to do one with them in Lima. So we're very excited to try some more Peruvian food and explore this area of Lima because it kind of feels like a different city and it is bumping right now.
Met our guide Marcus over here with Exquisitos Peru. We're about to begin.
Let's go! Woo! We're here at Domino's, which is a restaurant, our first stop that has been here since 1958. Let's go.
Okay, so this is the official drink here in Peru. It's Chilcano, which is ginger ale, lime, and then pisco. And it's excellent. We've had it before. It's refreshing. Oh man, this is like up there with one of my favorite drinks. Has to be.
Between 40 and 47% alcohol.
That's nice. So because I'm gluten-free, I can't have the dish that is served, but they got me something else which is called Solterito, I believe. And it's a traditional salad they have here with beans and corn and olives and cheese, and it looks delicious.
All right, so we've had this sauce many times before, Huancaina. It's the famous, very important to Peruvian gastronomy, yellow pepper. That smells amazing. It's got a bit of spice, a bit sweet, used for tons of stuff. And so you add some crackers, which is why Devin can't have it, but onions and garlic, and gosh, my mouth's watering. It's good stuff. Yeah, very, very nice, very smooth.
So we're just walking along before our next food location, and our guide, Marcus, is so knowledgeable. One thing he was just telling us, which is really interesting, is there are 33 million people here in Peru.
The entire country.
And in Lima specifically, 11 million. So like a third of the country lives here in Lima.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
This is Unity Street, which we're walking down right now, in the center of Lima, the Centro Histórico, and it's quite busy, I gotta say.
Very busy.
Quite busy.
So we learned there are actually 14 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in Peru, and Historical Center Lima is one of them, and the reason is because the architecture in that square right there, there were 3 different types of architecture, like different styles and different periods of time. So that's really neat. Like everywhere you look is a different style of architecture. So our next stop, we have tamales and coffee, which is very exciting because you know we love coffee. And so our tamale is chicken and it's corn based, so I can have it. Tamale, technically, the word comes from Mexico, but they also have them here in Peru. So I'm very excited to try it because I could eat it. The ones here in Peru are different. They're bigger, and we learned they're more like condensed. And it does seem like it's big. Keith might be eating a lot of food today because I might get full. It's really good. Wow.
Yeah?
I like it. Mm-hmm.
So Madison over here said that it tastes like polenta, and it reminds her of polenta, and I agree. But I think this is even better than polenta because it's got. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of polenta.
It's more flavorful.
It's more flavorful, and Marcus was saying that there's chicken broth in it, and I think that's what I like a lot. Is that flavor's coming out. I'm a fan. Also, this coffee is fantastic. I gotta say.
Last sip of coffee.
God damn.
As we're leaving.
This is the last sip. Okay, I got water.
We did well though. We all ate all of our food. By the way, apparently there's like 6 more stops, and I feel like we've already had a meal. There's a lot of food on this tour and drinks.
So one thing I've never thought about, and Marcus was just telling us, really knows everything, really informed. Those balconies, for example, the buildings, some of them have the Spanish and like Moorish look to them, right? Like the Moors in southern Spain back in like year 800. But also that means that the Moors influenced the gastronomy, like the food, like birani and even empanadas. Empanadas actually have their origins from Arab food, which blows my mind because to me empanadas are South American.
There's
like 3 fruit vendors here, grapes and avocados, and they all have megaphones announcing that they're selling dragon fruit avocados or grapes. And they're all within 10 feet of each other. Very smart. I kind of like got used to it and I kind of liked it. That was kind of wild.
All that noise.
It was so loud.
It's just so different here than where we spent, like where we were in our last video.
And where we've been in Peru all together as well.
Like, there's so much diversity in Peru. It's wild.
Yeah, it's really wild. Hectic place here downtown Lima, but
Even Lima has
it's
so
cool.
much diversity. Oh,
Yeah. So now we're entering what's called Central Market. We have some more food. You can buy everything here, by the way. There's like stores for hats and Christmas stuff.
He said there's stores for literally everything, and it's kind of like wholesale. So each place is specific for the specific product. So we're going to the food area.
Ooh. Love these, Hawaii manto, or like golden berry or gooseberry, I think. I love it, so nice. She always inhales her food. That's not how you eat food.
It's good. Prickly pear or tuna. We've had this before. It's good. It's got really big seeds in it, but the
Texture.
color is so beautiful. It's a good one.
And now the white dragon fruit, or pitahaya. Have we had this yet? I don't think so.
It's really nice.
It's sweeter than the red one. And last but not least, chirimoya, which we've had before. And it's quite good. One of my favorite things, honestly, we're somewhere new and somewhere kind of tropical, is trying fruit. It's just so fun. Just like bubblegum to me. But it's just so good. Okay, we're now entering Chinatown, and we have not seen this kind of crowd busyness since we've been
Probably since India.
Yeah, since India. And I gotta say, it's packed.
Intimidating.
Look at the crowds, all directions. So we're here in a Chinese restaurant having a quick little dumpling with soy sauce. Devin can't have this obviously because there's gluten in it. That's okay, I'll eat hers. The reason why we're here is because Peru has got a huge Chinese influence, especially in the like food. So before it leaks everywhere on me, I better eat it. So after the U.S. and Canada, Peru has got the most Chinese immigrants. It's pretty interesting. Delicious.
So slippery.
Funny enough, it never rains in Peru, but it's drizzling a little bit, and so the streets are so slippy. We're turning. That was a really good dumpling, by the way. Now we're on to Peruvian food again.
Okay, so here we have our next spot, okay?
Cool.
This one we do Anticucho.
Anticucho.
Yeah, remember Anticucho? Have you tried? Maybe not?
I don't think so.
Well, the Anticucho is beef heart.
Oh.
Beef heart. So
We have not had beef
that
heart.
will be our next dish.
Okay.
In this case, the beef heart is seasoning in panca chili. Okay, that is a special spicy that we have, similar like a paprika. We marinate the beef heart for 24 hours, a full day, and then we grill with the same seasoning.
This is Anticucho, which is a typical Peruvian street food. It's beef heart. And it's a bit spicy supposedly. Grilled here, looks nice though. And I've had chicken heart before. I don't know if I've had beef heart before. Usually chicken heart's tender and I like it.
And how is it?
Spicy?
Behind you.
Like steak, chewy though. Smoky. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Devin's kind of afraid, so she's not gonna have me. Okay, we're making our way through traffic. It's crazy busy. These buses are full. We're playing chicken with these vehicles. There's, I guess, the traffic control officer and lights, but that doesn't really do anything. Oh, oh wow. What a... Oh, this guy's carrying massive bags of rice or something.
Wow.
Wow.
Big
That
city
was
vibes.
busy. Big city vibes and more small town folk. So that was a mobile bakery. I actually just bought a few pitas for tomorrow. Another Arab influence here in Lima. The pita bread. Fresh off the mobile bakery.
So it turns out the square we started in this morning is the second most important square, and this that we're walking into right now is the main square, and it is beautiful. Hey, Keith sandwich and mine.
We are in a restaurant called El Chinito. Now it's a famous place I really wanted to go to the other day, but we didn't because Evan wanted to go somewhere else.
We went to the soup place.
We went to the soup place, Siete Sopas, which is really good. But we're here, which is really amazing. We're having the chicharrón sandwich, pan con chicharrón, which also includes sweet potato at the bottom. We have like a red pepper sauce, which I'll dip it in, and then some onions and cilantro. All right, here it goes, little dip.
Oh, just the food? Okay, come on, let's go.
All right, eat it. Hiccup. See, I ate too fast. I swallowed too fast, I got a hiccup. Excellent. Perfectly salty and perfectly crunchy with the bread, fresh bread. Highly approved. I'm very happy we stopped here. This is excellent.
So I've got the pork with the sauce and the sweet potato. I'm really excited to try this. It's really good. The mixture together is
Really
really
good.
nice. And with the onions, I bet it's great too. Amazing.
And the final bite. This has been outstanding. So this cathedral behind me here is the biggest cathedral in Peru, St. John Evangelist Cathedral. What's neat about it is all the different types of architecture. They actually like built new and took down old parts that were Renaissance architecture and then put on neoclassical at the time in the late 1700s. Inside the altar there's Baroque and then neo-Gothic, and then also some parts of it built in the 1940s is neo-colonial revival, like these wooden balconies here. So a lot of different types, and that's what makes this whole place fascinating, because the architecture is all over the place. And we're learning all this on a food tour, which is great. All right, I'm gonna try this churro. Oh my gosh, apparently there's caramel milk inside it, dulce de leche. Oh. Marcus, this is good. What happened? This is really good. It's kind of like a beaver tail, like we mentioned, without too much cinnamon. And then with the core that is caramel milk, dulce de leche. Wow, this is my kind of pastry.
I know it's not the same ones. This is called Chapana.
Chapana,
Okay?
okay.
In case of Chapana is yuca.
Oh,
It's a cassava dessert mixing with, you call it, okay, what we call here chancaca, or in this case rock candy. Okay? It's a very old and very traditional dessert that
Okay.
until now we still eat in cake, and also use it as ingredients, okay, because it's actually very sweet.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What's it like?
That's the word, interesting.
It reminds me of something. Honestly, kind of like pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah, but like more squishy. Yeah.
We're back in the main square here, the plaza. Big statement coming in. That was my favorite pastry in the country. One of my favorite pastries ever, like sweet dessert pastries, out of this world. Yeah.
Also,
It's good.
we were just talking, and we have been in Peru for a month.
Traffic.
And most of the food that we've had tonight,
Yep.
we haven't had yet. So it's
Which
like
says a
unique
lot.
foods, which is really awesome.
Quite unique,
'Cause we've
and
eaten a lot
then
since
really
we've been
good
here.
food stops. We
Wow.
have eaten a lot since we've been here.
Amazing. We're just now walking around the main square. I feel like getting more and more into where people are, Keith.
You're right.
So what's really cool about this church behind me is it is the oldest, created the oldest university in the Americas, started in 1650, St. Marcus University, and it's still running today. Also, it's a beautiful cathedral church that was just renovated this year, so that's why it looks so stunning.
We've entered another very loud area with shows, performers, street food vendors, and lots of stuff going on. Sometimes there's like theater here, but now there's dances.
Oh no, what's this called again?
Mazamorra.
Mazamorra, thank you.
Okay, here I have the final dessert. I have picarones, which is the Peruvian donut, if you will, made with sweet potato. And it, honestly, the process is amazing. She's like whipping it out with her hand, no problem, throwing it in the oil.
Very much a skill to
Yeah.
have. And I have Mazamorra because I can't have it because there's flour in there. But awesomely, there's another street food dessert that I can have, which is like rice pudding with chichamora.
The purple corn with apple and pineapple
Pineapple,
skin, cinnamon, cloves, and
Oh,
then
it's
the
gonna
potato
be
starch
good.
rice pudding at the bottom.
I'm gonna try it.
We've had it once sometime.
It was on our Rainbow Mountain morning tour.
Rainbow Mountain morning tour.
This is way better.
It's good?
This is the real deal. Holy
Wow.
smokes, this is amazing.
I kind of want some too.
Yeah, okay, here you go.
You didn't give me any sauce.
Yeah, I did.
Oh wow, that is good. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That's delicious. We should make that at home.
Amazing.
Okay, here it goes. The donut with flour, unfortunately, for Devin. And yuca. Okay, this lady knows what's up.
Is it
These
good?
are excellent. They're greasy, but like airy, not too dense. The sauce is not too sweet, but quite good. Delicious. Well, that's a wrap.
That concludes the end of our Lima food tour / learning about Lima, the historical center.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Yeah, we learned
Also,
tons of stuff as well. On top of all of the amazing food stops that were out of this world and
and
food
not
that
had.
we had not had.
Yeah, it was incredible. We would totally recommend doing
Exquisitos
this.
Peru, links below. Marcus was our guide and it was awesome.
It was amazing. We hope you enjoyed this video and all the food we tried.
Hopefully you're not too hungry.
And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks
See
for
you soon.
watching.
The ceiling's pretty low here. How do I look though? Kind of dorky, I imagine.
Your new haircut's nice.
Yeah, that's the one thing I got going for me.